Michael Reeves had always been a man of routine. At 65, his days followed a precise rhythm: morning coffee at the local diner, a walk through downtown Riverdale, and then his daily visit to the Waterstone Bank, where his late wife had worked for over 3 decades. Most people in town knew Michael as the retired Marine who kept to himself. His silver hair and weathered face spoke of years of disciplined service, but there was a gentleness in his eyes that belied his military background. It was precisely 10:17 a.m. when everything changed. Michael was standing in line, waiting to make a routine deposit, when the atmosphere shifted. A sudden tension rippled through the bank's interior. Something was wrong. 2 figures burst through the main entrance. Their movements were coordinated, their faces covered. Within seconds, the quiet bank transformed into a scene of potential violence. "Everyone down!" the taller of the 2 men shouted, brandishing a weapon. The bank teller, a young woman named Sarah who had known Michael for years, froze. Customers dropped to the floor, hands trembling, eyes wide with terror. Michael didn't move like someone his age. Years of military training didn't simply disappear with retirement. His body remembered what his mind had never forgotten: precision, control, strategic thinking. What happened next would become local legend. With a speed that defied his years, Michael assessed the situation. The robbers were focused on the cash drawers, their backs momentarily turned. A lifetime of tactical training kicked in. One calculated move. That's all it took. The younger robber never saw Michael coming. A precise strike to a pressure point, a swift redirection of momentum, and suddenly the weapon was on the ground. The second robber turned, shocked by the sudden disruption, but Michael was already in motion. Years of discipline transformed the moment. He wasn't just a retired Marine. He was a guardian, a protector. The second robber found himself immobilized before he could fully comprehend what was happening. Local law enforcement arrived within minutes. The 2 would-be robbers were subdued, Michael standing calmly nearby, barely breaking a sweat. Detective Laura Rodriguez, a local officer known for her no-nonsense approach, couldn't believe her eyes. "How did you do that?" she asked, almost in disbelief. Michael simply shrugged. "Just did what needed to be done," he responded, his voice calm and measured. The incident became more than just a prevented robbery. It was a reminder that heroism doesn't retire. That courage comes in many forms, and sometimes it looks like a quiet, unassuming man standing up when others can't. Sarah, the bank teller, would later tell reporters, "He saved us all." Just like that. Riverdale changed that day. Not dramatically, but subtly. People looked at their elders differently. They saw not just age, but potential. Not just history, but ongoing capability. Michael Reeves returned to his routine: morning coffee, a walk through downtown. But something had shifted. A quiet recognition of a hero who didn't seek recognition. Some legends don't announce themselves. They simply act.